Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raw. Your host, Henry Jacobson, here with you, and this program is brought to you by THQ. Now, once again, we have another first-round matchup, and it will be the second and final one. And it will feature the 10th seed, the 9th seed, excuse me. On the left, for the Corporation, you have the Corporation as the 9th seed, and for the Corporation you have Paul White, and next to him is the Godfather, the leader of the Corporation, Mr. McMahon, and they will be taking on the 8th seed, the New Age Outlaws, Badass Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg Jesse James. And they will be and it will be in the same type of match that we had earlier. But with that said, let's begin right now. Alright, we're match underway, and we're going to start with Mr. McMahon and Badass Billy Gunn. Okay. And then a jawbreaker onto Billy Gunn. Oh, and then a rake into the eyes once again of Billy Gunn. And then a back suplex on the Billy Gunn. I mean, of course, Mr. McMahon may not be a wrestler in the traditional sense, but that does not mean he's not afraid to fight, as he now tags in the 500-pound Paul White. Oh, and that huge elbow right to the back. And now Paul White gonna now do what he does best, and that's dominate. I mean, after all, the man is a giant. I mean, look at the size of this man. Wow, I mean, just with one knee, crushing it against the man's head, I mean, he just takes him down like he's nothing. And then a leg drop on to Billy Gunn. And now, wait, what's he doing? Oh, and then a sit-down move right on to the back. Uh-oh, he caught the man's leg. And now he's going for a Boston Crab. Oh, but too close to the ropes was Paul White. And now he tags out to Road Dogg, but I don't know if Road Dogg wants any of Paul White. Then again, who the hell would want any of Paul White? I mean, hell, I wouldn't want any of them. I mean, the man is a giant, and the man is a world championship athlete. And yes, I am saying all this nice stuff about him, because then if I didn't, he'd kill me. But anyway, oh my God! Wow! Just picked him up and slammed him. Excuse me. Did Road Dogg. But then he whips him into his own corner. And I'm surprised Road Dogg has the strength to pick him up and just... Uh-oh, wait a minute, what's he going to do here? A back suplex from off the second rope. And wow, just like that, the Paul White is just... Paul White is a freak of nature, but a very good one at that. And wow, I'm surprised Road Dogg. I'm surprised. Okay, how is it that some of these guys are able to do some of the things that they do to the Big Show? Like, I don't get that. Well, right now, wow, a very hard whip into the corner. And then a back elbow onto Road Dogg. I also have a little bit of gas. Forgive me here. And then a takedown onto the Road Dogg. And wow, just stepping all over the Road Dogg is Paul White. And then a big, big back body drop onto the Road Dogg. And then, wow. Again, just showing the strength that the Road Dogg has. I mean, I've seen him do it to Paul White a few times, but I've never seen him do it this much to Paul White. And now, okay, a tag into Billy Gunn with that aided crossbody. And so far, Paul White is not doing as well as I thought he would. Oh, but I think enough's enough. An elbow smash onto Paul White. And then he gets whipped into his own corner. And then a neck breaker on a Paul White. And is that enough? One. Nope. Kick out at one by Paul White. And then a belly-to-belly suplex onto Billy Gunn. And then another knee right to the head of Paul, or from Paul White to Billy Gunn, and now he tags back in Mr. McMahon. And okay, Billy, what the hell are you doing? And then a bulldog onto the Road Dogg, or Billy Gunn, excuse me. Nope. Nice counter onto Billy Gunn, and then Mr. McMahon just punched him down like he's nothing. Is that enough? One, two, no. And a float over neck breaker onto Mr. McMahon. And then a jawbreaker to Mr. McMahon. And now whipped into the New Age Outlaws corner. And then a back suplex onto Mr. McMahon. Oh, well, okay. And now whipped into the Corporation's corner. And now he brings in that giant, Paul White. Drop toe hold, and then a huge elbow. And, uh-oh, this is not good. If you're Billy Gunn. Uh-oh. And a huge choke slam onto Billy Gunn. Excuse me. One. No! That would put away most men, but I'll tell you one thing. Billy Gunn is not like most men, as he now goes for an armbar onto Paul White. But is that enough? Can Paul White get out of this? No! As Paul White just tapped out. That's a huge surprise. I'll tell you what, folks. That was a huge upset considering Paul White was in the ring. And Billy Gunn was the one that forced him to submit. But unfortunately for the Corporation, they will not be staking their claim to the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. Instead, the New Age Outlaws are moving on to the next round, and they will be taking on the former champions, in, well, the Mario Brothers of the Trailblazers. That's who they will be facing in the next round. But until then, stay tuned. We got some more matches coming up right after this.